I pray before each and every one of my readings so that way my energy is protected, your energy is protected as well. If you're returning, thank you so much for returning and trust me with your energy. I greatly appreciate it. So, fire signs, you guys are being watered down, literally. You got Mars in Scorpio. Mars is the ruler of Aries. Jupiter, the ruler of Sagittarius, is in Cancer right now. But then you have the Sun, which is Leo energy. You guys are in a almost like a trine or a conjunction. You can say a conjunction with Libra energy right now because you're ruled by the Sun. So anytime the Sun placement moves, your energy can shift. All right, and so that's what it's doing. But it's a good thing for you, Leo, because it's in the energy of Libra, and Libra right now is being ruled by its ruling planet of Venusian energy. So this is a perfect time, especially for those with heavy Leo placements. Doesn't always have to be your sun sign, to really find a good balance and hone in on the grounding that needs to be done. Getting out of your head and into your heart. It's a good time for you right now. Heavy Leo placements. All right, let's go ahead and get into your reading and see what's going on with you. Great God in heaven, please allow me to tap into the element of fire. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Any messages that they're needing, any guidance that they're seeking today. Please allow me to relay these messages to them as accurately and clearly as possible. Please protect my energy during this reading, protect their energy as well. And please continue to bless our lives with peace, abundance, prosperity, and protection. Thank you, amen, and ashe. How y'all doing? I ain't seen you in a minute. I promised you I would be here, so here I is. Yeah, here I am. That's Monica, right? Anyways, let's see. What's the overall energy that could be affecting my fire signs? Astrologically speaking, let's start off with that first. Overall energy affecting the fire signs, astrologically speaking. Thank you very much. You guys literally had, there's two. So the first card that flew out for you guys, exactly what I actually said, what I was explaining to you in the beginning, is the water sensing element sign, but it came out in reverse. So be mindful that a lot of you are not honing in on this energy, especially of this Jupiter and Cancer energy. For those of you who have that heavy placement, a heavy moon placement in a fire sign, this is a good time for manifesting through your thoughts, through your emotions, through how you feel. Be mindful of ignoring your intuition at this time is what they're telling you, fire signs. Like you feel something ain't right, you need to go with your gut on that. Why? Because the other cards that you pulled the first house, and you also pulled Saturn. If you want to talk about the first house, that's your rising sign. You know, a lot of people talk about the big three, which is really not the big three. I won't go there in this reading. But when they talk about the big three, their sun, moon, and rising sign, this is what they're talking about. The rising sign, which is ruled by Mars energy, which is that Aries energy, which is in Scorpio right now. So there's a change trying to come in when I say that, trying to come in here for you with Saturn, because Saturn's in Pisces right now as well. So all this water in this fire reading, we're definitely going to get deeper into this. So you guys do have a finale coming. And when I say a finale, I don't mean someone passing on. And if someone does pass on around you, it could be a heavy fire sign. They have a heavy Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio placement, or Capricorn. And I send my condolences to you. And if it's not someone passing on, this is a father energy around you trying to let you know that you need to stop your shenanigans. You need to stop. It needs to really start going with your intuition. It's not working out because you feel, it's like some of you are trying to take the logical approach as fire sign, or you're trying to hurry up and take an impulsive approach. But this is not the time for you all to do that. This is the time for you guys to really hone in on what are you feeling. What is your intuition to do? What feels right? And you don't get this energy too often, fire sign. So what feels right for you to do? What feels like the right decision? And that's what you need to go with. And that's how you need to show up as your authentic self. Well, how does it make you feel? Is the energy for you right now? How does it make you feel? And stop ignoring how you feel and go with it. Now, this is not to say go out there and act a donkey because you feel as though you've been betrayed or you feel as though something's not going your way. This is telling you to understand and really acknowledge and hold in on the emotions and your intuition that you're feeling, and learn how to move through that in a more logical sense with the Saturn energy being here. Okay? Some of you guys need to calm down too, because some of y'all be like, well, I feel this way, and then blowing off the handle, and there's a better way to do that, which is also that change that needs to happen here too, with that Scorpio energy being in Mars right now. All right? Let's go ahead and get into it. See what's going on with Aries. What does Aries need to know at this time? Aries needs to know at this time. In the past, you got the Eight of Wands. Eight of Swords, excuse me. Presently, you have the King of Pentacles. Okay. Big time. In the future, you have the Star card. So Aries, you are in a place right now in the past where you were stuck in your mind, couldn't figure out which way was left, which way was right. Right now, you're really honing in, like we were talking about, that Venusian energies in Libra right now, which is the sister energy to Taurus energy. You pull the King of Pentacles. So right now you're honing in on that grounding energy we were talking about. Some of you are really taking the time, or you're being asked to in the present moment, to really take the time and sit down somewhere, to meditate, to ground yourself, also to clean your home, to declutter in this present moment. This is something that's really going to get you and keep you out of being stuck in your head. A lot of you Aries do not operate in a cluttered environment, whether this be your body, your mind, your home, something about clutter. It's also going to talk about detoxing too, because in the future, if you take the precautions here and do as you're being advised to do here in the present moment, you have the Star, which talks about healing. Also talks about like your mother, or you could be a mother, rebirthing, bringing a new, which is that transition energy we've been talking about, because also Pluto is in Aquarius energy right now. You have the Star. So a lot of you, if you take heed to this message, looks like that you will be really utilizing that energy with Pluto being Aquarius and having that transformation, that you see a new beginning, which is innovation energy, being brand new, like a whole new life, even though it's the same life, but it's a whole new way of looking at life and being in life. You have coming towards you, Aries. Okay, let's move on. What's going on with Leo? Cause I'm a mean alarm. Y'all seen The Wiz? Y'all seen The Wiz on Broadway yet? It was sold out as soon as it opened. I said, dang. Where I'm at. I wanted to see it so bad. That's side note. Fun fact, that is one of my favorite movies of all time. I may do a trivia. That, The Wiz, Mahogany, and Bats. Favorite movie of all time. Top 3. Alright. I don't know why, but they are. So, in the past, you got Leo, the Knight of Wands. Ooh. Presently, you've got the Ace of Wands, a new beginning. And in the future, you have something you shouldn't have did. Moving too quick. So, a lot of you Leos right now, that was that energy, overall energy in the beginning. I was talking to you. Some of y'all may have been posting a decision. You moved too fast. You're moving too quick, impulsive. And now you're dealing with the consequences of your own actions. Every read's not going to be positive. I got to tell you what comes out. And so what they're telling you, they're like, dang, why am I being held up? How come it's not working out for me in the future? Because you rushed into something and now you have to deal with the consequences of your own actions. Eventually, yes, will you get out of this, but it's going to take a while. Usually with the Seven of Pentacles upright, that's a promise that you'll be able to get out of a situation. And eventually, the divine guiding you. In the reverse, this means like we told you not to do it that so fast anyway. So once you figure it out and you accept that you are dealing with the consequences of your own decision, we're going to turn this back upright and we're going to help you out, get out this sticky situation. But right now, you guys are being taught a lesson because you moved too quick and making a decision on something. If you're wondering why things aren't working out for you, why every which way you turn, like something is going wrong, it's because you didn't listen to your intuition at first. You knew something felt wrong. You knew that something didn't feel right in your spirit, but you did it anyway. Okay? So, let's see. Well, are you guys going to assist Leo? How long they got? Are they going to learn their lesson? Let's see. How long they got? Dang. 7 of Swords, the Hermit, 10 of Swords. Some of y'all need to learn. The reason why you're not learning your lesson because you need to learn how to make your own decisions, stand alone. You don't need a yes man. Some of y'all never had a period of being single. Like, what's wrong with that? And I'm not saying be single for years. Nobody's telling you to go on the journey with me. I've been single for like 5 years. I'm not saying that. This is like 7 months. How long? Like, sit down somewhere. You ain't always got to have somebody. You got to be in a relationship. And that's some of y'all, that's your downfall here. So it's like, this could be rooted in like the way you grew up or something like that. You always feel like you got to have a partner or something, which is nothing wrong with that. But it's like you're rushing into these relationships or you're rushing into these partnerships, and they're like, nah, man, like, calm down for a second. Get you right first. You got the Seven of Swords. This is you lying to yourself, and this is deception happening to you, and you right in the middle of it. I just pulled the cards. I'm just telling you what came out. For somebody get mad with me. Anyway, let's move on to Sagittarius, but jeez. Some of y'all, oh, I've been single. I'm talking about single. I'm talking about not dating, not humping, not sexing, single. That's what I'm talking about. Because a lot of people claim to be single, but they still got their sneaky link on the side. That's not single. That's not working on yourself. Because you still doing the do. You're not cleansing your energy. You still have a tie to someone. That's not what I'm talking about. So Sagittarius. See what's going on with Sagittarius. Going on with Saggy. Take me to the other side of town. You got the Three of Cups. In your past, you got family. In the present, you walked away from somebody. And in the future, you have Ace of Pentacles. Oh, you needed to walk away from a group of people, a community. You did it. In the presently, you're still walking. You still keep moving. There's still some few people you have to leave behind in the dust, Sagittarius. They're letting you know presently in this moment. But once you do that, you have that new beginning that you're trying to get. You have that new income coming in, that new house coming in, just a new lease on life coming in. But you did have to leave a group of people behind. And you're going to start feeling better too. A lot of you is deal with your health as well. It's like a group of people that was like affecting your health. And it could just be your mental health, like the mentality of the people. Not necessarily you as a crazy person, you need to be locked up for 72. No, the mentality of this group of people you needed to leave is the reason why you had to shut some people out, because their mentality wasn't going to elevate you. Thank goodness. Y'all got a better reading than everybody else. And at the bottom of the deck, you got the King of Cups. Yeah, they weren't going to like elevate you and push you to your passion, push you to your purpose. This group of people you're around, if anything, they're going to keep you stagnant. That's why you had to leave them in the cold. Okay? All right. Well, fire signs, that's been your reading. I hope it helped you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, the information to do so is down in the description box below the video. Thank you to those who've already liked, subscribed, or commented to the channel, videos, whatever have you. I appreciate you guys. And I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace out. Do, 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 do. Boom.